see if we can get this detected live. There we go.
This was ours. We ruled this land. We owned the night. But man rose up against us. We were overthrown.
I'm going to fast forward. I fixed patch notes. Okay. So I don't know much about this game. We played on a locally created server for an hour or so. I know that if I keep playing it, I'm going to have to redo my key bindings and stuff. So I'm going to start a private server here. We'll go. We'll call it Streamland. Select rule set. Standard PvE rules. Okay. So we'll load that rule set. Leave this stuff at default.
Hello, Matt.
Hey,
How
Tommy
are you?
Kurtzon. And thanks to the sub Elliptic Reality. I'm doing all right. Actually, I'm not going to do it only solo. Oh, and I can't put a password in. Oh, I can if I take it off stream for a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm leaving everything at default. Let me do that, and that, and that. So yeah, this is V Rising. It's a survival game. It looks a little more like Diablo. It looks more like a typical isometric RTS, but it's not. And it is a survival, collect your resources. I did notice they don't have you select male or female. They have you select body type. And so that triangular body type or the hourglass body type. So they completely did away with gender, but went with body type. And because of that, you can put like facial hair and features and stuff on either body type. Let's go. I don't care that much, I think, about the character creation. That's kind of cool looking. A lot of hairspray to get that style. I'll go with that. All right, so we created the game. I'm a vampire. I might turn down this front light. I don't want it to mess up the green screen too much. So here we are. It's WASD to move. And right off the bat, I've just got that attack. I have no equipment. So max health 125, physical power 10, spell power 10, movement speed 4. You got your inventory, and then the numbered slots here, 1 through 9, line up with these down here. My hit points is also shown down here. This is the blood pool. I have 4.9 of 10 liters. Feed ability. There's crafting stuff, which I can't actually do yet. Got my abilities. The blood. No clan affiliation. Map's not available in this location. This lets me know basically what abilities I can select. So I've got these two, R and C. And a travel ability. Nice. So there's different schools of magic that can do different things. And then there's vampire powers, which come up on the action wheel, which includes me opening in a vein to someone I'm playing with, or blood mend. Weapon techniques, and then an ultimate ability. All right. What else do I have? B? Oh, B's the build menu, which you can't do yet. Tab is the player and crafting. And then escape is that. Oh, this is what it's doing. Shit. Okay. So let's go options. Streamer mode. Cha-ching. we go. Not that you guys are going to crash my game or anything. But yeah, I was like, what would be the reason for that? What all would we have to hide? Also, you'll see the map is empty and the clock is rotating, which is a day-night clock. I'm not going to mess with any other control things right now. I just want to get to show people some games. So you can break those urns and things. Oh, this is something. So we got some rock. So I hate the movement keys. I haven't rebound stuff yet. And this is basically it's WASD in just straight. That's the direction. My cursor doesn't seem particularly useful except when I'm fighting. If you find yourself liking this game, it'd be really cool if you made a community server. I can look into that. Another mass shooting, 19-stone dead man. We are there killing mood these days. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to break all this shit then. So the cursor will do what direction I'm facing, okay? And so that's the direction I attack. WAS and D always move in that perfectly. You know, I mean, you can do a diagonal, but it's always going to be perfect. But that's just it. The other thing is I can right-click and rotate everything. And because of that, it makes the WASD even more confusing. Like it's already, I know most people are going to be used to WASD, but I don't use that anywhere for any game. I have my custom binds that I've been playing since, you know, Doom. Yes, I can change the key bindings. I already changed one key binding, which is every time you see the thing pop up that says press F to pick up whatever these items are. F doesn't make sense to me with WASD at all. So I put it on a mouse button. So like as long as I'm close enough, I'll hit the mouse button and it's kind of like pick up everything, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Hey, Neil, I'm doing all right. I had to go vote today, and I'm just like voting all the damn time now. Not that I wasn't before, but it's like, you know, we voted in a primary, and now we're voting for a runoff. And so there's this area out here. I know I can mouse wheel zoom in. All right. So all of this is tutorial, by the way. When I get out of the tutorial, you'll see. But right now it's like collect bones. I got to get 30, but I already have 25 because I knew I was going to need to collect bones. So I just started killing everything and breaking everything. Here we go. So boom, that's 30. Then I click claim. That gives me the crafting recipe. Oh, that's build. Crafting is shit. Tab. Crafting. Bone sword takes 10 seconds. It's going to automatically equip it and put it in the number 1 slot for use, and you can change those. But so we got a bone sword, which is gear level 3, 5.2 physical power, plus 25% physical damage to vegetation. And it's not there. It's just like this is its slot, so it's not taking up an item slot. We're going to be crafting some items soon. So the next step is slay enemies using the bone sword. I got to kill 3 of them, so I've already made this sword. I also have magical abilities, but I want to slay them with the sword. We'll just take all. I'm getting lumber as I cut the tree down. Eventually that tree is going to fall over, though. There we go. It's actually a tree that it just gets rid of it so that while you're here, so it's not obstructing your view. All right. I'm probably not remotely being efficient right now. All right, so that's 2 dead. Should have turned. I could have been taking out both of these at the same time. And I'm not going to, after this one, there we go. A crude sapphire. So yeah, that actually dropped something I haven't seen before. Cool. I think I can go in here and say, yeah, there's a sapphire. Salvageable. Cannot be teleported. I think that when you're using the in-game fast travel stuff, you can't carry like crafting items with you, I think is what that means. Rats, by the way, can be consumed to gain a small amount of blood, alters your blood type to frailed. Basically, I'm living off rats right now. Oh, there's some magic. All right. Hi, kitty. That's really good timing. Yeah, you're interested in that microphone, are you? I'm going to put you down here in just a second. So I just made this bone ring, which completes a quest. It auto-equips Yeah, I got to put you down. You're rubbing on the microphone and your tail is on the keyboard. So, good job. All right, so it automatically equipped the bone ring. Claim that. And now we want to craft bone guard, chest guard, leggings, gloves, and boots. Chest guard. So I need animal hide for the gloves and the boots, but I just need more bone for the leggings. And we need plant fiber and bone for this salve, which the salve recovers 2.5% of your maximum health every 1.5 seconds for 15 seconds. The healing effect's limited when in combat and breaks upon taking damage. So basically, it's your downtime heal up, and as an alternate to just eating a rat. Well, rats will give you blood, which I guess is different. Yeah, I need to get to the point where I can feed. Does the cat have a name yet? Yeah, that's Daphne. Daphne and Velma. I mean, we'll probably call them other things. I like to call Velma Frady because she's absolutely a fraidy cat. Velma doesn't purr at all. It's kind of weird because I was like, okay, is there something wrong? You know, does she not vocalize at all? She also hides a lot, and she's really jumpy. Like, really jumpy. Oh, you see that sun hitting me from above? So it's daytime now. You can see from the clock up top. If I stand out here in the sun, I'm going to start to catch on fire. I have to stay in the shadows. Yep. I used that rat to give me some blood. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't just use another one. So yeah, these rats down here, you just grab them. Right after explaining how it works and I needed to stay out of the sun, what did I do? I went out and stood in the sun like a dumbass. So, yay. I just cut down a tree, which means I'm no longer in shade. That's pretty dumb. Guess I'll make a pot of coffee. Awesome, Mikey baby. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can craft the leggings now. And we'll also, I need a rat to do this salve and animal hides, which we can't get in this area. Do a Vermin Salve. Probably go into slot 3. Yeah. I'm actually going to move that. I'm going to move that just to get used to stuff. All right. So it's still a little... Movement's still a little weird, clumsy. I just picked up this game a couple days ago. How are you liking it, Hot Loads? I'm going to have to change my key bindings and stuff. For sure. Okay. So I came in on the right side, on the east side, the only other time I've done this. I'm going to go in on the west side this time. And now we are out of the tutorial. But we still have the same quest for the gloves and the boots. So this crafting quest requires animal hides, so I'm gonna have to kill some animals out here. It's nighttime, so I'm good for a little while, which is great. But yeah, I'm basically gonna go farming and killing. Yeah, I played just long enough to build my first castle. Just the entryway. I played that far. I'm going to have to go back and check that out real quick. It's all a little weird. So I think all that dark gray stuff is just, yeah, this was the tutorial area. Okay. I wanted to double check that I couldn't explore more here. This was where I had explored. I dropped off here. Boom. I don't know much. Don't know much. But I know that I'm going to be building up to eventually just have a castle out here someplace. And I'm not sure where I'm going to drop it, but we're going to go out and build a castle. And you guys are going to see how this kind of survival part of this goes. But not PvP combat, because I am not remotely ready for that. I barely know. I haven't even messed with my key bindings, really. And I'm going to have to do that at some point. I should have fed on the animal. Craft bone axes. I like that it's evidently already given me credit for cutting down the trees. Craft a mace. Smash rocks into pieces. I've already done that. Construct and interact with Castle Heart. Expand your territory by placing borders. All right. So for the Castle Heart, I need 20 more blood essences, give or take. I'm going to need a lot more blood essences. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. Actually, I might as well turn this so that it is proper with the map. I forgot which button it was actually on. All right, so there's 18. So, Socrates, I don't want anybody telling me anything about the game. I want to learn it all on my own. I appreciate that you're just trying to help, but yeah. It's not a big deal with stuff like this, especially, here's something mechanic. But I like figuring, even if I forget something, I like going, hey, if you'd have just, tried this earlier, you'd have got it. Okay, that's all good. We're at 24 there. So we're going to need, let's just kill stuff while we're clearing. Oh, I need to go. Aha. Now it makes sense. This light is a little annoying. I hope it doesn't mess up the green screen, but I'm going to turn it down a bit. Yeah, it makes me a little darker. And the green screen's still lit from the other lights that are behind me that aren't fucking blinding me. There's no pause, and it makes sense, but that's something else too, because so my physical power is 15.2. Okay, it's 10 without the weapon. So the 5.2 on the weapon literally just gets added to my physical power based on what's equipped. Vegetation, wood, minerals. Yeah. Oh, and it also has a repair cost of bone. All right. Okay. It's good to know how that works. You don't have to have. I thought maybe I was going to have like a workbench, but nope. All right. So learning the map and the limits of the zone. It looks like there's clearly stuff up here, but it's maybe higher. So that might be a good spot back there to build up. Sorry if you already said this, but what are the two kitties' names have we chosen? We instantly named them Daphne and Velma. Daphne and Velma, and nothing else. I mean, that didn't sound quite right, but then nothing else has sounded any better. So we're just going to stick with Velma and Daphne for now. Although we would probably call them other things too. Thelma and Louise was actually my second suggestion. Oh, shit. So first of all, get out of the sun. I'm going to explore this area up here to see if it's good for a castle. But I can't actually get there just yet. So, I mean, I can run from shadowed area to shadowed area. It's kind of cool. There's a spot over here that's safe. Arwen and Oliver. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to end up building our castle. Any recommended reads? No? Franklin Reed. Reed Richards. Or I meant Franklin Richards, but so it'd be Reed Richards. Let's see. Is this the mentality? I'm one of them. Are you a gamer? Yeah, for my entire fucking life. Holy shit, he's a fucking gamer. Yep, what you gonna do? I'm mostly gonna stand here. So this is a 3-tiered kind of thing, and it makes sense. There's former walls and openings here. So if I get up and clear this top one, I can put my castle center there. A bear better go the fuck away. Waiting for night. Well, you can watch the clock spin down. We're at 5. The sun's getting ready to set here in the next little bit. And then we'll be able to clear all this out, put in our castle center. I really could have been collecting a lot more resources during this, but there we go. Yo, want to join the Discord? We're streaming right now. I'm streaming with bros right now. No, I'm good, thanks. Is this daddy? Nope. There we go. All right, so this is where we're going to put our Castle Heart. So it'd be to bring up the build menu, select Castle Heart, and drop it right there. Now we've got to put in 3 border tiles, but first I need to interact with this. And we'll say, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There's that. Wait, was Josiah a spammer? I don't know that they were a spammer at all, but they showed up and the very first message was to ask if I was daddy and then ask if I was always so short. So there's no reason to keep... if there's somebody who's just joking, they don't know how to do it. Can't believe Matt has denied me and the bros from his gamer presence. It's disappointing. All right. Castle powered and fortified for 16 minutes. Not what I meant to do at all. I meant to hit that. Who's joining with me on the hangout tomorrow? It's actually going to be Forrest again, and that's kind of a funny story. David cut and pasted the announcement for last week to next week in order to set up from last week to this week in order to set up this week's show. And in the process of doing that, he left Forrest's name on it. As the guest. And I didn't notice, and David didn't notice, and Forrest messaged me. Forrest messaged me to let me know that he's like, hey, is this a mistake, or did I agree to come back on and do this? And and so, yeah, we had a little laugh, and then I said, I don't have anybody else booked for Wednesday. So if you're good with coming back on, then let's do it. All right. So we're ripping up the forest here, and yeah, I can rotate around if we want to. And we've got to drop 3 border tiles. And so that's what it's clearing for. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now we claim that. And we have to place a wooden coffin, a wooden stash, and putting up 3 palisades. Place a wooden coffin. Let's go. Let's just have me popping up right here for now. And a wooden stash. There we go. Claim that. So now we need to construct a sawmill, a workbench, and then increase our gear levels. One of the things that we're going to need to do before it gets to be too dark is to build this mist brazier. Because we're not going to have a roof for a while. Oh, it's got to be on land. So let's do this. And then this. Okay. Workbench we're going to need planks for, and that means we need to first build the sawmill. Wow, really? All right, let's get out of this mode. Hello, Planetary. Forgot which button I was pushing. All right, so we're castle powered. And then we're going to do... let's just Do that. And now we're making planks and stuff. I'll have to get more wood here in a minute, but first time catching you live on Twitch. Been watching for 11 years. Yeah, it's an unusual time for me to be on, but I wanted to piddle around with this game for a little bit. So yeah, we're cranking this out. It's making planks and sawdust right there. And we'll just let it go for a while. We need to build a workbench, but the workbench requires 8 planks. And so in the meantime, we can be continuing to build this up, and we can be harvesting. So I'm going to clear off this entire plateau up here. Yeah, don't backseat. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. All right, I'm doing something the hard way. I don't want to waste resources, though. So let's do... All right. There was no grief moments away. I've played farther than this. I don't want people telling me how the game works or what to look out for. If I fuck it up, I fuck it up. I want to learn on my own. No backseat gaming. And it's not no backseat gaming unless there's a lot of grief just moments away that is avoidable. It's only avoidable if you backseat. Just don't. Thank you. Until I get ready to get safe here. Workbench, did I get that yet? What's the difference between a tip and backseating? None. If I don't ask you a fucking question, and if I don't ask you for fucking input, don't offer it. When I open games up to say, hey, if you've got tips or whatever else, if I'm asking, I mean, there is no difference. Happy to talk about all kinds of things, including, whatever. But I don't want people, oh, yeah, don't forget this. Don't forget to feed this. Don't forget to do that. Okay, here, you play the game, and I'll go do something else. Why can I not interact with that? Here we go. Backseating usually refers to how to play the game, such as min-maxing. So now, instead of just saying, okay, now you want to argue with me about what backseating should mean or what it does mean to somebody else or in whatever context. Whose fucking channel is this? You literally just asked me what I mean by backseating. And when I tell you, you literally ask me, what's the difference between a tip and backseating? And when I tell you, you want to like, sort of like try to correct me. Oh, no. I beg to differ, sir. Well, if there's a difference between tip and backseating, then I'll go change the rules to say no backseating and no tips. I don't want to know how something works. I want to know what I forgot. I don't want to know what mistakes I made. I don't care if you're trying to save me grief. What part of I want to learn to play and enjoy the game on my own? The discovery for some of these games is half the fun. And if it costs me something, not at all, just clarifying. Keep it up. All right, so the workbench is there. Now I need to interact with it. Backseating, the concept of backseating. It's backseatception. You're cheering me up. I've had a rough day. Well, I'm glad. I played Kenshi and had a lot of people ruin it for me with tips. Trolls follow them out everywhere. That's true, but not everybody's. I mean, there's nobody here who's clearly being a troll. There are people here who wanted to be helpful in ways that they might appreciate. This actually gets down to something important about the golden rule, which is the version that's in the Old Testament is this: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The New Testament. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, which is ridiculous because now you're treating other people the way you want to be treated, which is fine if you actually want to be treated in the same way that they do. Not everybody wants to, some of us would prefer honesty, like somebody just saying, man, you look terrible in that outfit, whatever. It's an opinion, but at least it's honest. Other people don't want to know. There's people who, like, if you were, hang on. If you were in dying of cancer or whatever, would you want to know? And some people don't want to know, and some people do want to know. And that's all good. All right, hang on. I got distracted while I was lecturing on stuff. Oh my God, are they at the workbench? Yes, they are. My tone is being interpreted very strangely. Haha. When I said clarifying, it was for myself. So apologies for taking your experience of the game. No worries. Let's just get back to doing shit. So I'm already going to fuck it up and do it wrong no matter whether I had help or not. Okay. So increase my gear level by crafting stronger equipment. Gear level's 11. So we need reinforced bone spear. We didn't even have a bone spear. Huh. We're not going to get copper for a little bit. Grave Dust, Morning Lily, Blood Rose. Yeah, so we need some Blood Roses for that. Leather. Okay. Sure. I feel like I'm absolutely hating the fact that there's not like a pause, because I'm wasting an entire night's. I think what I'm going to have to do is every time it gets around to daytime, I'm just going to sit here and plan everything out for a little while. So the gear level, well, I'm just going to have to go out and collect resources. That was bad. Waiting's Law. Do unto others before they do unto you? Was that? Wait, what the hell did I get? Okay, so construct and interact with a blood altar. Need a bunch more stone. Okay. I think as long as I don't forget about, hey, the sun's getting ready to come up and then get completely hosed. It's basically just they gather some resources. Forrest talking to biblically was actually entertaining, but biblically is frustrating as hell. There's a lot of things I would like to say about biblically, but I can't and shouldn't. But a chunk of the way through that call, I had the feeling, and I'm not going to armchair diagnose anybody. That's not my business. But there comes a time where you can't tell whether or not you're interacting with someone who is not neurotypical or doesn't have the same grasp on reality or whatever. Kind of a Poe's Law sort of thing. And I don't ever want to do a show where we're, just pummeling people who are non-neurotypical or even giving the impression that we are. I'm not diagnosing anybody. I'm just saying, when you start talking about how you're in a sexual relationship with God, and have called repeatedly to say the same things, and you have language patterns that biblically does that are just like, well, biblically this, biblically this, biblically this, biblically this. There's a lot of questions to ask about, I rail against the people who try to claim that religion is mental illness. That's simply false. But there are, of course, mentally ill people who are religious and mentally ill people who aren't. Killed the sleeping bear. Looks like I'm level 14 now. I haven't been using my magic much at all, including the C ability, which does like a debuff or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it does, but stand right here so I can get both of these. Thanks for explaining that. Very good call. Yeah, no worries. The game looks like Diablo or any, similarly themed ARPG that's done in this perspective, but it's not. It's a survival game. Does the equipment wear down? Yes, it does. My bone mace is at durability 783 out of 817. Yeah, right now it's like mind-numbingly slow. But I get it. You got to be learning stuff. I've got to get up here and get myself situated so that I'm hidden by sunrise here. All right, we need to construct and interact with a blood altar. Blood altar, we've got more than enough stone, and we've got blood essence. so then we're going to uncover knowledge and new powers by drinking the blood of a V-blood carrier. All right, so I need to build this. All right, so we're going to be tracking this alpha wolf. And I haven't done this yet. Actually, I'm not going to put anything in there right now. Feed the heart to avoid decay. So we got like an hour and 4 minutes left or something. So we got uncover knowledge and new powers by drinking the blood of a V-blood carrier. So we're tracking it. That's the red thing is telling the mist here is telling me how to get to it. Oh shit. Okay, I need copper for those. Blood rose for that. Okay, so we'll go looking for some blood rose shortly. What hit me there? The sunlight. If I stand in the sunlight, I'm a vampire. So I got to move to the shadows. Sawmill. Are you liking this crafting machine or crafting mechanic instead of just looting? It's just like every other survival tiered building game. You make this to make this to make this to make this, and then you got to go out and farm resources. So it's okay. Theist Ultimate Fighter. I might have missed what that was referring to, but. So it's almost time where I can go out. So sawmill's running for a while. I need leather and other stuff. I guess it's worth it just to go. Castle Heart's going to be running for a while. We're not going to need that. Blood Altar. We're tracking the Alpha Wolf. Yeah, I don't really like that. When you drink blood, you should whip out a big straw. That would be funny. Can you cure your vampirism? Why would you ever want to cure your vampirism? I don't know if you're a vampire for the whole game because I barely started the game. But considering that every starting character is a vampire who's trying to take over this land from the humans that destroyed them or sent them off to irrelevancy, whatever. Yeah, I think you're probably a vampire the whole time. So I probably got to go north to get there, I think. I ever tell you my older brother has been on Monsignor for a long time. We've never discussed religion in the past 60 years or so. I don't think so. Ah. What's your opinion on this game and think about getting it myself now? I don't know enough to form an opinion. But I'm still playing it. And I'm looking forward to playing it. So. I'm forgetting something. Damn it. I know I was missing something, but... Extra respawn. Oh, there we go. Price is right on Steam to try this game. Just might do. Yeah. That's my first death in this game, so... Really? And the sun's getting ready to come up?
Dot.
Hello, Northern Spike. Thanks for the sub. 23 months. That's very kind. Trying a new game. Great. Technical issues on some hardware setups resulting in performance deterioration over time. If you're experiencing a loss in performance, try reconnecting and or restarting for client from time to time. Yeah. So I've got to get back to my gear and my loot. Let's see. How much experience? How much experience time is someone justified to formulate an opinion about something? Depends on the something and the person and the question being asked. I've formulated a number of opinions about this game, including, do I want to keep playing? Yeah, but how much do I like it? Would I recommend it? I don't know how much I need to formulate those opinions, but I haven't yet. I need to know what this is. Desecrated graveyard. All right. All right. So I got all my stuff back, which is nice. I'm not using that right. I thought the counter, I'm going to have to look that up. Definitely not using that right. Block melee and projectile attacks for 1.5 seconds. Blocking an attack heals you for 30% of your spell power and triggers a wave of energy that pushes enemies away, doing 100% magic damage to them. Turn non-material for 1.2 seconds when this effect triggers. I guess I'm going to have to keep playing with it because it just doesn't seem to do it. So let's see. Hello, Anonymous Logic. What type of game is this? MMORPG? Are there other players? There are other players, but it's like 40 player servers, I think, in the PvP. It's a survival game. It's a skinned and themed version of a number of different survival games. You've been digging the TikToks. Thanks, Mr. Mike. Much appreciated. I'm not currently actually, I guess, tracking the there we go. It's a shame that I'm spending this entire evening time running back to my shelter. But I think I've got to get back and reactivate my blood altar so I can try again. Hello, fellas. Oh, wow. That was one of the performance issues they might have been talking about. Oh, hell no. I don't need a stone golem. Here. All right, let's hope I got far enough away from the rock golem. Castle Hearts, good for 4 hours and 8 minutes. That's good because I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. We're not going to need that brazier. I'm going to go ahead and do the blood altar. Track it. Ooh, there's thunder outside, and it's loud. I might have to go soon. I don't know what sleep does. It just says plus space to wake up. But I'm going to actually pause here. And because there's massive thunder out there. And I'm going to exit this. And I actually got 2 new games the other day. So I'll have stuff to play. But I've got a bunch of videos that I need to get produced. I've been really weirdly... Oh, hang on. The transition thing hasn't happened. I've been weirdly productive and not productive. So I have outlined, I think, about 12 different videos. So yeah, I'm going to check that out. But so I'll be playing some V Rising. Arden and I are still playing Valorant. But I also have the Stanley Parable Ultimate, which I played a little bit of the other day. Dorfromantik, which is a really easy strategy game. It's just relaxing. No, I haven't played Fortnite in a couple weeks. I don't think I'll be playing anymore. I might still, maybe when the next season starts or whatever, I might consider it. I don't know. But I also got Planet Coaster because I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoons, at least 1 and 2. And rather than paying for those again, I went ahead and got Planet Coaster to kind of try out. Videos for the Atheist Debates channel. Yes, Angry Dishwasher, that's what I mean. Looking forward to jumping in on your stream from time to time. Thanks, Willie G. I hope you do. We do a lot of different stuff. Well, it depends. I get on a kick. Sometimes I'll play GeoGuessr and everybody can help out. I'll play chess against viewers who are watching. I'll try out new games. I'll play whatever I feel like, whenever I feel like it, I guess. It's kind of hard to say. Sometimes I'll sit here and answer questions. Sometimes I'm not quite in the mood for questions. Sometimes I'm in the mood for questions and nobody has any questions to ask. But the whole house is rumbling right now. So I'm going to go find out what's up, check the weather and everything else. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I don't normally stream this late, but I'm going to be streaming at odd times from time to time. So we'll see you all later. Much appreciated.